Nobody respects childhood crushes anymore, the ones that define a generation. Childhood crushes have always been a massive staple in our lives, to the point that they decided our very horny being. You are what you eat. No, you are what you want to fuck. You see, bro, in preparation for this video, I watched many gooners pay their respects to their childhood crushes, but they never paid their respects to the greats. The ones that changed everything. You see, bro, the problem with everybody else's crushes is that they be having no impact. Yeah, sure, they be cute, but never the cutest. Yeah, sure, they do be emo, but they never cut anything a day in their lives. Yeah, sure, they do be having sexy eyes. Yeah, sure, they do be thick, but they just ain't thick enough. So in my outrage, I decided to make this video. Not just to pay my respects, but to remind you on who you've been missing out on. The ones you should never forget. Look, I'm gonna be exaggerating like hella in this video, but fuck it, I will show you the truth. So as of right now, be prepared for the first crush I'm gonna show you in this video. The one that changed the game. Your heart rate will be skipping beats like never before, but your hard drive will never be more secure. Let it be known that in 2003, that she was roughly the age of 3. Everybody say her name with me now. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Demetra.
Jail! Demetra from the Spy Kids 3D Game Over movie, the original e-girl. Wait, let me just explain now before the KO files are released. Let me just say, I used to like kids. As a kid, as a kid, guys, childhood crushes, you know what I'm saying? But in all seriousness, pay your respects. Because not only is this my first crush, this is also my first emo. For the first time in my life, I was like, whoa, dude, emos are kind of cool, dude.
Cut my life into pieces.
Brief synopsis, because I barely remember this movie. All I remember is the girl. So basically, this dork's sister gets trapped in a virtual video game, and unfortunately, he has to go in and rescue her. And through his journey, he meets many people and meets many battles, but ends up meeting her. I was like, huh? A gamer girl? Girls can't play video games. She's like seeing a fucking unicorn, bro. What? And after seeing her in action, I immediately shut the fuck up. Because it doesn't matter if she can't play video games. Because all in all roads lead to Demetra. Every e-girl, every alt girl, every TikTok girl, basically any freak you see on the internet is basically inspired by her. Her and Avril Lavigne. She was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. She wasn't good enough for her. So look, I may be chatting shit, so just shout me in the comments if there's any other e-girls that I missed, but I will just ignore you anyway, because not only was this chick the first e-girl, she also low-key predicted virtual reality AI human relationships, because by the end of the movie, it turned out that bit is fake. Bruh, I live in goddamn ChatGPT. You see, not only did this chick break my heart, she also cut it into millions of tiny pieces. Alright, now I'm tired of talking about kids. Now let's move on to bigger, better, older things.
Sorry I'm late, Your Honor.
Sally!
Holy Portia.
From Cars.
Ka-chow.
Ow, ow.
Look at the bumper on this thing. Look at the exhaust, the engineering. Pixar knew what they was doing. Let me just say, if Pixar animated me into this movie, bruh, reckless I would be, bro, because there'll be multiple oil leaks for no goddamn reason at all. A 2002 911 Porsche Carrera. Dare I say it, the very first physically attractive car. The feelings I had for her, I never understood.
Well, I create feelings and others they themselves don't understand and blah, 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 blah,
Pixar
blah.
knew what they was cooking. They had their anthropometry on lock. Literally changed the fucking game. I never knew I could be attracted to inanimate objects.
Ka-chow.
It's so funny that I'm saying this because literally the other day somebody tried to hit me with a what about Karen from SpongeBob? And I'm like, Karen? Karen? I'm like, dude. Fuck Karen, bruh. Karen has got nothing going for her. Karen is as thin as a matchstick. She's got no assets. She's barely even mobile. How many gigabytes can this bitch hold? Nada. All she can date is fucking Plankton, a fucking dwarf. Don't compare that low tier Becky to my Stacy, bro. Boom, boom. But let's disregard her looks for a second. She's got an A1 personality. She's charismatic. She's classy. She knows exactly what to say at any given time. When I watched Cars for the first time, I damn near wanted to be Lightning McQueen and just ka-chow all over her windscreen. Now, to emphasize how much this automobile changed the fucking game, let me just ask you, name 3 inanimate objects that are cuter than Sally. You'll be here for a very long time, bro. But if you can name anybody cuter, then I would gladly contact FedEx Shipping and have them personally ship my favorite rabbit to you. Yes, it would be sad, but really and truly, I wouldn't give a damn because there can only be one rabbit that I could ever care about. Everybody say, Judy! Now, Judy Hopps from Zootopia changed the furry game forever. 2016 really was a beautiful year. Now let me just say, before 2016 I had no idea what a furry was, but then out of nowhere I'm seeing donkey here, monkey here, racist, mosquito there. I'm like, bruh, what the fuck is happening? It's the furry invasion. Animals aren't attracted. Wrong. In this instance, it appears to be so. Look, I know there's gonna be some niggas at me in the comments. Judy ain't all that. Where's Nyla? Lola. I'm like, bruh, you're right. Fair enough. You got me at that point. But when I say Nick fucking Wilde, don't ever fucking chat to me a day in your life.
Hang in there.
Now let me set the record straight. I do not have a crush on male animals. I just like to recognize impact and give credit where it's due. So now that we got the animal politics out of the way, let's loosen up this shit for Nick Wilde. Holy moly, there is something up with this interesting breed of animal. In real life, these motherfuckers are scavenging through bins. Trash. It's disgusting. But on the internet, they're everybody's hobby. Especially Nick Wilde. I thought Fantastic Mr. Fox was the guy. He's not that guy. Fuck Mr. Fox. Hello? Nick, what? I can't believe I said that. This is a mad video, but I gotta let it out. But on the real, I put this guy in because, like it or not, he is the culture. The furry culture. Literally, I'm seeing hella video essays on shit I never thought I'd ever see left and right. Telling me why he's attractive, why you should date Nick Wilde, why he's the animal of the hour, why he is female gaze. And I'm like, bruh, what animal is doing this shit? That is why I gotta put him up there. Also, just to let you know, I kind of got confused with the terms. Furries like to dress up as animals, not fuck them. So the correct term is bestiality. Meaning, Nick Wilde might be the only animal that makes girls go beast. Calm your horses, nerds. Now let us talk about a blue monkey species that had us edging on our seats. Literally, there'll never be another true swinger species like this again. These motherfuckers literally spawned a $1 billion franchise. Them blue monkeys from the Avatar, the Na'vi. Racist. More specifically, Natiri. You will never be one of the people. What a blue baddie. James Cameron, you freak. How did you come up with something so blue, so green, so unreal? Mark my words, the most sexually attractive alien species to date. No extraterrestrial motherfucker can keep up. Now, I haven't seen Way of Fire, I haven't seen Way of Water, I haven't seen Way of Wind. But somebody please tell me in the comments, is James Cameron still cooking? Multi-million-dollar franchise for a reason. What alien species can compete? Legendary. Now look at this indigenous tribe engaging interesting hair follicle sex. Who's doing that? Legendary. Look how that nigga feeling. Now everybody, let's do a funny African scream in honor of the Na'vi. Now I saved the best for last. Now, really and true, if you think about all the chicks I mentioned before, even though they're legendary, you can't touch them. They're all fake. You can't touch any of them. You can't touch the blue monkey. Sorry, that was racist. You can't touch the blue savages. You can't touch the fox. You can't touch the rabbit. You can kind of touch the car. And you definitely can't touch the kid. So this next crush I'm going to mention is the only one you can feel the warmth of her skin, the blood push through her veins. Who the fuck wrote this script? Now everybody raise your motherfucking hands for the one and only legendary crush that I will ever have in my life. She cute, she cuddly, she snuggly, she be from Smallville. Lana Lang. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest of them all? Lana. This is probably one of the greatest baddie resurgences of all time. For the people that don't know, Smallville was released in 2001 and had everybody on ropes, hella mugs everywhere. But unfortunately, like all good shows, shit must come to an end. Lana's stocks plummeted, she was forgotten. But then lo and behold, boom, Netflix, and now I can't go on TikTok without seeing Mogville or Lana every 5 seconds. She's literally generating millions of views as we speak. What retired baddie is pulling these numbers, bruh? And bringing shows back from the dead, huh?
I know you want me, Clark.
Now let me just say, I'm a major fan of 2000s baddies. I love Celine, I love Jessica, I love Natalie, I love Halle, I love Angelina, I love Candice. Can this dick fit in your mouth? Now, let it be known, I don't think the new gen at this current time are on the edge of their seats for any of these chicks in this day and age compared to Lana. I may be exaggerating, not gonna lie, but my For You page is contaminated with it, bro. But if I'm being real, Tom is literally doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Like, bro, chill. So yeah, that's my legendary childhood crushes. Now, I would mention Tom Welling, my favorite Superman, a little bit more, but this video is coming off a little bit too zesty. Plus, I already have enough allegations on my plate. So, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching.